The spawn is on. How are you?
All right. Fish down here often?
I do.
Good?
Yeah, there's some good bass in here.
Yeah, I caught 3 good ones the other day, but they're off that bridge. I can't cast out there anymore.
They're starting to spawn right now, so you'll see a lot of them up shallow.
Do you use like a worm like that?
Yep. Yep.
How do you fish it?
Well, I don't fish mine. You have yours what they call wacky rigged.
Yeah.
There's a lot of grass in here, so I Texas rig mine.
Oh, okay.
Just with a worm hook like this, so it's weedless.
Okay.
That looks like it may have
Yeah,
a weed guard on it. Yeah, that might work. I would cast out in the middle and then let it sink. Just pull it up slowly, let it sink. It's a really slow way of fishing.
Yeah.
And just try to keep a little tension on your line and feel listen.
Yeah, I caught 3 nice ones in here the other day.
Yeah, they're around, that's for sure. Just lift your rod tip up and drop it. Reel up your slack and repeat.
Like that.
Yep. Just real slow fishing. Because when that worm sinks, it kind of shimmies on the way down, and that's what they like.
A lot of weeds in here.
Oh yeah. It's pretty shallow.
There was a fun spawn in here last night.
Yeah, I counted about 7 of them yesterday.
Oh, you got 7?
No, I counted 7 of them on beds.
You live around here?
I do. Yeah, I live. If I could walk home from here, I could probably walk home in about 10 minutes. But it takes me about 15 minutes to drive home out of the park. And
You got a recumbent, a bite?
yeah. Winter lips still on. 6-inch glide bait. Barely hooked. And I let him eat it. That was fun. Let's see if we can do that again. She knocked the eyes off of it. Big old swim baits. Winter lips still on. Thanks a lot for making it to the end of the video. If you're here, that means you want to know more about this. And if you want to know more about this, there's a pretty good possibility that you're a big bait and a big bass junkie. So let me introduce you to the 6.5 Creep from Beast Coast Fishing. Great swim bait. It's 6.5 inches long, really tough, durable plastic. This guy is in great shape after some pretty violent hook sets on those past 2 fish. He's missing some eyes. Not the end of the world. What do I really like about this bait? Awesome tail thump. It literally shakes my rod tip. And I do not have to reel this fast. If I reel this fast, he comes to the surface. So this is literally meant to creep. And while you're creeping this bait through some grass or through some staging areas, that head is also shaken back and forth like this, which I think plays a huge role in getting some of those bigger bass to commit to a bait like this. I've had really good success fishing baits of this nature in the spring, in the pre-spawn, while those big females are staging, getting ready to move up onto beds. Especially for me, first hour of daylight, as long as you find those spawning areas and you find the areas where they're staging before they've moved up, first hour of light, throwing something like this, it can be lights out. For me last year, it was Scottsboro, tackle, 6-inch swim baits, and a 715 swim bait. This year, it's going to be something like that. I'm going to be throwing this Beast Coast because I really like it. It's not a super thick bait, so it's easy for the bass to engulf. It's got a fantastic hook pocket, so plenty of room for different size hooks. I'm fishing this on an 8/0 owner beast hook, and you can see that it comes down about 50%, maybe 50% of the bait. This, I'm pretty sure this is an 8/0. I would typically throw an 8/0 on this. Another great thing about this, you don't need dedicated gear to throw this, right? I throw this on a Curado K and a flipping stick, and I can chuck this thing 50 yards, no problem. The last really great thing about this is you get 2 per pack for $10.99, 11 bucks. Super affordable. If you guys are interested in throwing big baits or interested in trying to target some bigger bass in the pre-spawn, I would totally recommend this. Don't know when the next time we're going to get out to go fishing is, but you can bet your buttons I'll have this guy tied on. I appreciate you watching. Hope you learned something about baits and